A bloggers dineup was recently held at the Royal Rodale Club. As with the last bloggers meetup, only the cream of Karachi's blogger community showed up. The headliners of the evening were CIO's Rabia Garib and Google Pakistan's Badr Khushnood, who are already well-established figures within our local bloggers community. Some of the invitees were starstruck to see the local actress Sania Saeed, who engaged herself in a delightful debate on whether Twittering and Facebooking actually achieves anything or not. The event was a success, giving the bloggers another chance to meet each other face to face. Rather than just celebrating themselves, some critical questions ended up being answered.
My name is Rabia Garib. I'm the editor-in-chief of CIO Pakistan. I'd also like to introduce you to my partner in crime, Badr Khushnood.
Rabia Garib, the editor-in-chief of CIO Pakistan, was the event's main moderator, and before making some important introductions, laid the groundwork by recapping similar meetings held in the past.
Last year, 6 days ago, we had our first blogger meetup, and now here we are for a blogger dine-up. We've had blogger meetups, tweet-ups, now here's a dine-up. And as you can see, we've decided to drastically cut down numbers because it was getting insane. Everyone has become a blogger, and we thought, let's get 40 or 50 people here and have a discussion going.
As a testament to the community-building potential of social networking and blogging, Rabia also called for a moment of silence for a community member known to many in the audience who had recently passed away.
And I think it's the first time that we've had a formal gathering after the passing of a very dear blogger in our community. We just, I think, give a moment of perhaps silence to think of Eskidev and perhaps what he meant to all of us online.
She also mentioned the website thalassemia.com.pk, founded by himself and his sister, who was also present at the event. The website was later heralded as an example of a positive outcome of social networking and online tools.
I think it's a tremendous effort.
One of the highlights of the event was the presence of actor Sania Saeed.
We started the idea of the dine-up with somebody who I'm a very big fan of. And it was absolutely wonderful of her when she said those magic words, Abia, I want to get on the web. And I said, let's meet tomorrow. Thanks, Abia.
As someone relatively new to social media, she initiated a discussion based on a more critical point of view, asking questions regarding information overload, responsibility, and simply too much freedom to talk.
एक ज़माना था जब हम डिस्कस किया करते थे कि कम्युनिकेशन कम या न होने के क्या नुकसानात हैं. I think अब एक अर्बन मिडिल क्लास पढ़ी लिखी जनरेशन और प्रोफेशनल्स को ये सोचने की ज़रूरत है कि ओवर कम्युनिकेशन के क्या नुकसानात हैं. मेरा कोई रिलेशनशिप नहीं बना कंप्यूटर के साथ और इंटरनेट के साथ, और मगर जब मैं आप जैसे लोगों से मिलती हूँ और अभी रिसेंटली कुछ ज़्यादा मिली इत्तफाकन, बहुत सारे ब्लॉगर्स मुझे मिले, तो आई रियलाइज़ कि बहुत कुछ अच्छा भी हो रहा है जिससे ज़ाहिर है मैं नावाकिफ़ थी. मगर जिस फील्ड से मेरा ताल्लुक है, मुझे लगा कि ज़्यादातर लोग आपकी जो वर्चुअल वर्ल्ड है जब उसमें जाकर उसके ऊपर कुछ लिखते हैं या कमेंट करते हैं, या सब काफ़ी बकवास होता है. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि दिस वर्चुअल वर्ल्ड विथ ऑल इट्स वैरायटी एंड मैसिवनेस इज स्टिल वेरी क्लोज्ड. इट मेक्स मी अनकंफर्टेबल. आई डोंट नो.
When asked whether meeting 60-odd new people that day based on social networking was not an expanding of her horizons, a debate was slowly put into motion, and the picture that emerged was a multifaceted one, reflecting a social networking and blogging sphere that is coming to terms with the omnipresence of, well, just lots of information, expressions, news and views.
मैं जिस तरह की फील्ड से हूँ, मुझे तो टेलीविजन भी लगता है कि it's a barrier between people.
जैसे एक फिल्म बनी थी, हम एक्टर्स कम्युनिटी ने उसको बहुत सीवियरली क्रिटिसाइज किया कि आप किसी एक पर्टिकुलर मजहब के लोगों के खिलाफ प्रेजुडिस्ड कमेंट्री नहीं कर सकते. अखबारों ने भी लिखा उसके बारे में बहुत कि डिफरेंसेस को दिखाने का, उन्हें एक्सप्रेस करने का और उन्हें डिस्कस करने के अपने कुछ कवायद हैं. ये नहीं कि आप बदतमीजी आपके मुंह में जो आएगा आप बकेंगे क्योंकि आपके मुंह में जबान है. ब्लॉगिंग में भी मुझे यही लगता है. सिर्फ इसलिए कि एक आदमी के में जबान है तो वो कुछ भी लिख सकता है, मतलब उसके पास एक कीबोर्ड है तो वो कुछ भी उस पे लिख देगा, बस उसकी अपनी कोई फ्रस्ट्रेशन वो करीना कपूर पे उतार देगा. I mean, you know what?
I am highly critical of what most bloggers do here because conspiracy theories, opinions, views और facts में बहुत फर्क है. बहुत फर्क.
Okay, applause for him, please.
बहुत फर्क है. जिस तरह न्यूज़ टीवी चैनल्स पे 17 हमारे न्यूज़ चैनल्स हैं, एंकर का काम न्यूज़ को रिपोर्ट करना है, उस पे ओपाइन करना नहीं है.
Are we to take it that bloggers should then consider themselves journalists and only limit themselves to facts? The issue of all access, no holds barred information flow also brings about the point that there is no mediating authority or process of filtration. Co-moderator Badr Khushnood talked about how information overload and accessibility can be intrusive and distracting, and also about issues like cybercrime and the lack of authority.
अब जो आप वॉल्यूम देख रही हैं, that doesn't mean everybody has to watch everything. I mean that's even मेरे लिए बहुत बड़ा मसला है कि 24 घंटे 25 घंटे क्यों नहीं होते. But I think that's what push and pull and the priorities. But I certainly agree it's a very difficult hairline difference between trespassing your boundary, just digressing into something which will waste the whole day for you, and then controlling it from the decency perspective or the discipline around it is something. I can't share two of the recent cybercrime related issues which I'm actually involved with, but they are severely serious issues within Pakistan, and the problem is there is no forum where they could be actually addressed. That's another issue which actually becomes really serious, which is a matter of life and death for somebody, or probably it's a matter of a serious issue for a family.
As if the paparazzi weren't bad enough, the Cooler Bot is a solar-powered and waterproof robot used for nature photography. Even though it looks like something out of a war zone, this hunk of metal is equipped with a Nikon DSLR and infrared video camera for it to get the perfect shot of whatever animal it happens to be stalking. And, most importantly, humans can control it from a safe distance via remote control, which is a plus point when it comes to getting footage of some of the most dangerous species on Earth.